And welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video, talking about a Game Boy game, original Game Boy. This is one that I picked up at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. This is Radar Mission, and I got this primarily because of Game B on the menu. So I've got my Game Boy Advanced 101 that has the backlit screen. I'm just going to show you, first of all, Game A and how it's alright, and then I'm going to show you why I got it with Game B. So yeah, Radar Mission. I started looking around when I got this Game Boy player that'll also do original Game Boy games. I was looking for what are some titles that I may have missed. And I looked at Radar Mission, but I thought it just looks like a Battleship type of a game, which it is. Then I saw some other footage of what looked a bit like some of those old Submarine arcade machines like Seawolf and Depth Charge and that kind of stuff. And I thought, well, wait a minute, I thought this was a Battleship game. But having picked up the cartridge now, I can tell you it's actually both. I'll very briefly do a little bit of Game A here to show you. That is the Battleship clone. Oh, you're going to arrange your fleet? Okay, good enough. Let's make a start. So I get to choose where I want to fire. I'll just choose any old spot here and hit the button. Totally missed. And he missed me. Ooh, got him. Okay, so we know he's near there. I think because he was close, he now knows I'm near that spot. Let's try over here. Miss. And coming along nicely here now, he's actually launched some aircraft. There's this is a Battleship with some like extra power-ups in it. Got another one of his. Oh, but he got one of mine. I like the use of color. I mean, it is an original Game Boy game, but converted to the color scheme, it actually looks pretty nice. Now, it flashed enemy 1. I wonder if that means he's only got one more ship. Oh, interesting. It said as an airplane only. And I guess the airplane just uses up a single spot. Okay, well in that case I'm going to stop, because trying to pepper this entire map just to find one single airplane, that's going to take hours. But you get it there. That's the Battleship part of the game. That's Game A. So yeah, Battleship. Yay, not terribly exciting, but let me show you Game B. This is the one that I said is game based on like Seawolf and those other arcade games. Now you can practice where it's actually very easy. Normal is incredibly hard. I find it very, very challenging. And then hard, you can forget that. Let me just show you normal. So our submarine takes off. And basically, you want to choose your power-ups. Now, you've got down at the bottom here, I don't know if you can make it out there, there's like 3 little bags of coins. With those, you can buy individual things. I spend them on all 3. So I give myself prop speed, I give myself twin shot, and I also give myself power sonar. Even with all of that, I find this game quite challenging. It's a little bit like when I talked about the first Game Boy game I did, Solar Striker. It really surprises me that Game Boy games are actually very challenging for somebody who's been around for video games a long time. I always thought Game Boy games, especially that first generation, I thought they were maybe sort of a little more kid-friendly, but no, these are challenging games. Now, I'm about to start, and I'll just give you the idea of the controls. You basically use the D-pad to go left and right with your view of the ocean. And then if you wanted to dive, you hit down to dive, and then you push up to go back to the surface. A fires your weapon. I don't believe B does anything. I'll give it a try. Alright, here we are. We're on the surface, and I really like, I'm just going back and forth, I really like the ocean effect. I mean, remember, this is a Game Boy game, right? So it really looks quite nice. The little indicator up here is showing me that the enemy submarine is in that direction. I'm just going to dive for a second here and show you. These are all of his ships. These are all of my ships. I want to wipe him out before he wipes me out. The screen is cut in half. Those are his ships up there. That's his submarine on the upper half of the screen. That's my submarine on the lower half. And these are all my ships. Where's my finger? These are all my ships down here. So basically, what I want to do is wipe out his ships up there before he wipes out all my ships down here. Let's give this a whirl. I don't think I'm going to manage, but let's just give it a try. So I'm going to go back up. And, oh, there's one of the ships. Well, there we go. He's already down a little bit. And I think there's one coming this direction. Yep, get him! Oh, didn't quite. Gotta wait for a reload. Fire! There we go. And another one. Ooh, maybe I will luck out here. Lead the shot a bit. Fire! Got him. Alright. You know what? I think I made a mistake. I think the ones on the right side... Oh, there goes he. Yeah, the ones on the right side of the screen, way over there, those are his ships. And the stars are my ships. I want to keep my ships from dying before he wipes... There we go. Good. Let's dive. Let's just move along. I think you move faster when you're underwater. Surface. Let's see if we can get that on the horizon there. Anyway, I really like this game. I mean, it's hard as nails. I almost always lose. Yeah, see, he just has to wipe out one more ship, and I still have to get 2 of his. One of which is this big aircraft carrier up here, which actually does launch airplanes. And make my life rather painful. Here they come. Let's dive. Oh, I got him. Alright. Which one of us can wipe out the other ship first? I'll bet you he wipes out mine. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. No! What? So yeah, as mentioned, that's Radar Mission. I did lose against that guy, but to be honest, I actually did a lot better in that little playthrough than previous ones that I was sort of practicing with, so I think that's about as good a game as I'm going to get. I have successfully completed that level once ever, and then I moved on to the second wave where they're even harder. So it gives you an idea. The challenge level in this thing is pretty high. You also can gain more of those gold bags, or bags full of gold coins, to buy more power-ups. But, as I say, I'm not really the one to be able to show you that. So yeah, get Radar Mission, ignore Game A. I mean, unless you're a big Battleship fan, it's not bad. It has some interesting power-ups and differences from the standard Battleship game. But don't be discouraged if you're looking for this thing and all you see is footage that makes it look like it only plays Battleship. It doesn't. Play Game B, because that little submarine chase shooting strategy game is a heck of a lot of fun, a really good challenge, and I'm very glad that I got this for the Game Boy. Alright, well, until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.